Why do Catholics baptize infants? I think the real question should not be about whether infants are capable of making a profession of faith, even though, yes, the church teaches that faith is required for the sacrament of baptism to be valid. And in the case of infant baptism, the faith of the parents speak on behalf of the child. Even at that, I think that the real question should not be about whether infants are capable of making this profession of faith, as much as it should be this: are infants born with original sin? And the answer to that question is yes. Human beings are born with innate strains of original sin, even tiny infants who have not committed personal sin. These innate strains of original sin must be washed away through water and the Spirit, as Jesus says in John chapter 3 verse 5, unless one is born of water and the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God, which is baptism essentially. So if this is how one gets born again, by baptism, why should we deny infants of this gift? Why should we deny infants of this grace? Even Jesus himself said, "Let the children come to me." So why should we deny infants of this gift? Besides, salvation is a gift. We do nothing to earn it. And both Catholics and Protestants will agree that salvation is a gift and we do nothing to earn it. In this context, in this case, infant baptism makes even much more sense as opposed to adult baptism, where there can be that temptation of thinking that, okay, I got baptized after I expressed my faith, after I repented from my sin, after I made that personal choice to follow the Lord, then I got baptized. Of course, nobody automatically believes that they were earning their salvation by doing that. But in the case of adult baptism, the temptation to believe that might be a little bit stronger as opposed to infant baptism, where there was nothing in the infant that merited God's grace. There was nothing in the infant that merited God's gift of salvation. It was a pure and complete gift that the infant just got to receive.